Bay City Rollers, Eric Thurman, Diana Ross, and Hart.
Try to understand. I'm a magic man.
Commodore.
Just to be close to you.
Miracle.
I'm just a love machine.
20 original hits, original stars. K-Towns, right on. $5.99. Tape $7.99.
Kids like Kix for what Kix has got.
Moms like Kix for what Kix is not.
Kix has corn and nuts and nuts. 'Cause Kix has organic fancy stuff.
No added colors,
Kix doesn't need 'em.
no added flavors.
Kids love to eat 'em.
It's low in sugar, so it's not too sweet.
A good Kix breakfast, it's hard to beat. Kids like Kix for what Kix has got.
Moms like Kix for what Kix has not. Kix, kid tested, mother approved.
Welcome everybody to RVT. This is RVT Rashid Video to conjunction on JC Rashid Music Box Center. And I'm Rashid Arman coming up live on social media, Google, YouTube, and other social media platforms. Glad you guys here. Glad you guys can make it. Welcome to my house. You know the routine. Sit back and relax. Don't be so mean. Damn it. Yeah, so today we're gonna continue on with this promoting Linda Lace and promoting other content that I have. One of those contents I told you about not long ago about Empty Nest, about the ballerina situation, the ballerina. And I want to talk about that a little bit. What's going on with that? Yeah, I think we should. It wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt. Let's talk about that, the ballerina thing. How about that? Yeah. This video is going to be about talking. A lot of talking. This video is going to be a lot of talking in it. There's a tremendous amount of talking. Like a lot of my broadcasts. Because we're trying to decipher about this empty nest and what what is it going to be about? What is exactly going on there? What do I want it to be about? We already know it's about a little girl whose imagination goes way out of hand, gets way tremendously out of hand. I want to make it like Fantasia, Walt Disney Fantasia, with colors, shapes, and the like, stuff like that. I want to make it like that. Fantasy. Somebody said in the art documentary I was looking at is artists got to hear to be a good artist. You got to have fantasy. Yeah, you got to have fantasy, imagination. Without that, it's missing gravity. Now, you could go to political movies, they still have fantasy in them. After all, if reality was really behind a camera, it would be very, very boring to look at. And to prove my theory, all you have to do is get some kind of surveillance camera or whatever, and just look at that like you're looking at a movie, and you'll see how boring life is. You know. Or take your cell phone camera and just follow somebody around your house all day, and what they're doing, what they're talking about, and what they're looking at on television. Just follow them around and record them. And when you finish, at the end of the day, play it back and look at it, and you'll see how boring life is. So I don't care how serious the movie is, fantasy's in it. There's no way it's not. It is. With that in mind, when you're going to a movie that's already fantasized, and you add more fantasy in it, you're getting a hell of a movie. And that's what I plan Empty Nest to be about. Now, Bala, was it Bala Babe? I think it was, yeah. That was just fucking around. Y'all know that was just me playing around. Just me playing around. But I ain't talking to you guys just listening, but you guys, my crew here, y'all like that. Y'all fancy that. I said, hey, it's something with this Satan's child thing. Y'all really like that. There's so much I want to do with that. Satan's child thing. It's a ballerina girl. Yeah, there's not too many movies like that, you know? There's not too many movies that focus on ballerinas. It's not too many. We don't necessarily know the reason for this. We could get ignorant and say, well, you know, they say you don't share the stage with children or animals because you'll ruin your career. I mean, straight ignorant and just ignorant stuff. Of course you could go with stuff like that, but knowing that that's not true, but using it for like an excuse not to do it. I believe that maybe it's just harder to work with. Yeah, it's just hard to work with animals and children, rather than come up with saying that they're just not chosen because of the outcome of someone's career if they do, which is straight bullshit. I mean, like, get a life. Get a life. So, I don't know, I guess you could be taken aback a little bit, like, why not make a movie about ballerinas and some kind of Alice in Wonderland? Now we have another. Well, we'll get to that. Yeah, because I just remember something. But that's another. This is another movie I'm making also. I'll keep trying to keep track of all of these movies and juggle the movies, because I will get mixed up. This is a station, so I have to work on like 2 things at once. And animation is an incredibly patientable thing to work on. Incredibly. So, what are you going to do? You know, like, can't rush it. Don't want to do that. You rush it, it'd be disastrous. Be very, very disastrous if you rush it. You don't want to rush nothing. So, slowing down the mode. You know, slowing down the mode. Definitely want it to be fantasy. Definitely I want it to be fantasy. I could throw some things like y'all gonna see some pictures on the screen, like Ragdoll. I can't forget about Ragdoll. Can't forget about Greenwood, especially Ragdoll. In my opinion, I definitely don't want to forget about Ragdoll. Ragdoll is extremely important to me. Extremely important to me. I guess because it's dipping over into horror, and that will be one of our horror animated movies that we're creating is in horror. It's our first horror. We did animation TV series in RVT. Now we did horror movies before. We have, but not really horror, but suspenseful thrillers. And Ragdoll was one of them. That's going to be a TV episode, an episode-ish thing. So I'm not really going to classify it as a movie. So that's good. That's good. Don't have one of them. A television episode show horror. Don't have one of them. They're movies, but never a show. Picture Portal is like the Twilight Zone, so they have some suspenseful things in that. The suspenseful thrillers, but a steady pace. Yeah, a steady pace. Okay, like Dragonfly, but yet it's Ragdoll. That's suspenseful thriller. Don't have that. Interested in it 100%. So that's what we're gonna be digging into. I'm talking like this because I'm looking for something at the same time while I'm on the air, and I can't find it. Babe, where the fuck is this shit? Where is it? I'm looking everywhere, and I just can't seem to find this. Oh well, let me just stick over here. So yes, I'm working on Linda Lace, a part on Linda Lace where it's a lot of animation being drawn in, a whole lot, nice. And I'm really, I'm all for it. This is why. I know it's in here. I'm all for it. Alice's Wonderland. That's what I was contemplating. Alice's Wonderland. Okay. There it is. Alright, we have Linda Lace, Doll Nation, Ballerinas. Okay.
Tumble or skate, paddle or dance, even pirouette. They do so many things. They're as cute as you can get.
All together now! It's so great to watch and play. Those bouncing kids can make your day. Bouncing kids can from Galoob.
Okay. Ballerina is still growing out. Still growing out. I forgot what I was going to lost my mind. At least I found the folder. Yeah, at least I found the folder. Of course, it'll be Donation. It's part of Donation, guys. Which it should be no surprise. It's part of Donation. Let me see something here. Okay, let me go down here a little bit. So, yeah. Part of Donation. All of this is going under Donation. All of it. Hardest thing they say when you take a woman out to eat, she takes forever in the bathroom. You know? I mean, she takes forever. It's like, what's she doing in there? A man get dressed, he'll be ready in 15 minutes. Women take forever, and they sleep all the time. They sleep late, too. They some sleeping asses. And I never pegged that to be a rumor because I did have a mother, you know. So you look at that, you know. I have a mother and all, and I look at her and all. But I think it's something more to the story when, yeah, we're working on women, and it's taking an extremely long time. They really have a lot of shit. No, they really have a lot of stuff going on. Because if this was anything like Rashid Cybertooth, this would be finished. This Dalmatian would be finished by now. No, I don't know what the mystery is. I don't know what the mystery is. But they really do have a lot of shit going on here. I mean, a lot of stuff, man. And it's just a wonder, like, you got a lot of stuff. I mean, it's a lot of things involved when you work with women. It's a lot of, wow, it's really strange because you think it's rumor mill that women take forever in the bathroom and all of this other shit, but that's, you know, but to say that is more to women because it is, you think it's rumor mill, but something's going on is what I'm saying. It's like something is going on here. Why is it like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was any other show or whatever, it'd be done by now. I mean, this Dalmatian, even working on Linda Lace, it's so much shit. It's easy if I'm working with men. It'll be easier. But to make it a certain way with women, it's like, I gotta remember this, it's so much stuff, and you don't notice it until you're working with them. You know? And then I turned around and heard, now this is what I heard, that raising a girl is harder than raising a boy. For some straight, they never gave the reasons for this shit. They never gave the reasons for it. But that's what, you know, the rumor is. When I was coming up, because my mother had, my foster mother had 4 boys, no girls. So it was like, oh, how do you handle it? She said, better than girls, though. And they always agreed. So it was like, it is harder raising, yeah, girls than boys. Wow. That's odd. That's different. That's kind of different. That's kind of different. Something you don't notice. I wonder what can it be to make it like that? You know, like what can it be to make it like that? What do they do? What are they doing? Oh, the question, the answer is right there in front of me. Why not answer myself? And I can't answer it. I fucking can't answer it because I find as though it's something you can't peg. You can't point to. You can't just, okay, like you reaching in the water and grabbing something out of the water and pulling it out from the water. You can't look at it like that and say this is the reason why. You see what I mean? You just can't do it that way. I'm saying, all right, this is the reason. You know, it's like it's so complex. Well, the situation is just so complex. It's unbelievable. It's just so complex. You know, I don't know where those pictures are. Let me see. It's so complex. I also have Rashid's book club coming up, guys. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. just saying I have Rashi's book club coming up, guys. So that should be fascinating for you guys who's following us on the Rashi's book club. It's very interesting. Talking about raising Linda, why she's raised that way. Why is Linda that way? Why is she that way? Why? Well, if she's not a special child, then what the fuck is the problem? You know, what the fuck is the problem, dude? If she's not raised like, if she doesn't have a condition, then why she's that way? Well, part of the reason is that the way she was raised, right? Absolutely, the way she was raised. That's part of the reason right there. You see. I think we're getting close here, guys. Part of the reason is the way she was raised. I'm responsible for that. You understand that? I'm responsible for that. I take full responsibility. Well, we found it. I take full responsibility for that. Take full responsibility for that, for raising it that way. Now, I have no regrets. I have no kind of guilt, shame, and I display it in Rashi's book club of me writing in a personal journal, monitoring Linda, monitoring her progress as she, because I raised her that way, to think that way. I raised her that way. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. Very, very braggably proud of it. Proud of it. Braggably proud of it. I'm just moving some pictures here, guys. Just give me a minute. I'm just putting something in this right folder here. Just give me a few seconds here, and we'll talk about this situation that we're talking about here. Because a lot of people raise their daughters a certain way, and I raised her a certain way, and I feel as though I want to come on, I want to make something to argue my point. Wait one second, let me get this, let me just get this right here, huh? Okay, here it is. Alright. Put that in there. That's why I'm going to lose these again. I need these pictures right here. And it's so easy to lose if you don't have them in the right folder. I have everything in order. Everything will work alright. It will be functionable. So everything will come out just fine. You know? We don't want no kind of mistakes or anything like that, because I guess we hold up enough mistakes. in the world today. We have enough of the things that we need. So we're gonna take it time, make sure everything is done the right way. You know. Was I going to do something? Rashid's, okay, here we go. Rashid's Armageddon Bella Babe. Bella Babe. This is a woman right here. Bella Babe is a woman. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, Satan releases his daughter. Alright, Bala Babe. Now this is a woman, but somehow, yeah, she transformed to a little girl. During the next one, it was like, okay, here she is when she's younger. She became, but it's the same thing, right? It's the same thing. So that's what the movie is going to be about. If we were to make a movie about that, you know. Satan sent his daughter. Woe to the Bala world. Woe to the Bala world. Armageddon. Rashid's Armageddon Bala Babe. It says, don't see this movie alone, please. And that looks like it could really be something besides of the empty nest. It's like something different. Something different. Something different. Something different. Would you guys be interested in seeing Satan's daughter as a ballerina? The first thing you think about is something like Carrie with Sissy Spacek, the old original, not the new one. I'm not really fond of the new one. But you think about like on the terms of like Sissy Spacek or Carrie, something like that, but in a little girl form, at least half of the movie before she becomes an adult. I just think that will make for an interesting movie. Call me Dalton Thomas, but call us Dalton Thomas's baby, but we agree it makes for an interesting movie. No, Empty Nest is going to be a musical. It's going to be, yeah, we could do both. We can do both. But here's my point, Nate. That's what I'm saying. This ain't supposed to be no movie. This is done because I was fucking around. So now on the air, are we saying we want a movie out of it? I gotta think about that one. I gotta think about that because we never done that. So, you know, I gotta think about that. I gotta think about that.
Up in the valley of the Jolly Green Giant.
I'm going fishing today. If anything new happens, call me.
Hey, Sprout!
Already?
It's something really new. The Giant's LeSueur brand peas combined with a variety of vegetables like tiny peas with carrots and onions, all frozen in specially seasoned sauces. Delicious. New Green Giant brand LeSueur combinations.
Doesn't that giant ever take a day off?
Green Giant.
Rockin' and we're bopping and we're singing this song. At Robin's Diamonds, you can't go wrong. Jim's King shows you what it's all about. Robin's Diamonds takes the guesswork out. Rocks and Robins. Rocks, rocks, rocks. Robin's Diamonds. Rocks, rocks. Get your Rockin' Robin's Diamonds and we'll rock, rock, rock tonight. Jerry's got a diamond in his beard.
Lots of people think that's really weird.
Get your Rockin' Robin's Diamonds and we'll rock, rock, rock tonight. Rocks and Robins, Diamonds.
A cut above the rest.
When you're searching for something for your little girls or boys, and you're finding high prices but not finding toys,
and you're sad and you're blue and you're tired of running round,
let Lionel Kitty City turn that frown upside down, upside down. They've got selection upside down. Lionel Kitty City makes it easy for you. Their prices and selection are among the best around. There's Lionel Kitty City, turn that frown.
I gotta think about that. They don't give a fuck. They don't even comment underneath of the goddamn video. What the fuck they care? This is our fucking business. They don't even comment under the damn fucking shit. What they care? I think we should think about this. I can't ask these people, what do y'all think? Do y'all want to see? I can't do that. The world might know about the world might learn about Rashid, and we can't have that. So we already know all that. So just keep enjoying yourself. Now, back to us. I gotta think about that. See, now she's a little girl right here. Amazing time. Amazing. This is what the critics said. It scared the crap. With that, Rashid's imagination, period. NY Post. The devil's daughter loves ballerina, so please don't piss her the hell, in quotation, off. And I got fake on the bottom. So that's another thing. If we make this real, we got to change this fake to real. Because right now it says fake on the bottom. I want it too, sweet. I'm not going to say I want to see it. I want to see it too. But I think we should start on Empty Nest first, and then we'll decide if we're going to bring this to life or not. Let's work on Empty Nest first. And then we'll decide if we want to work on this or not. This because it makes for good, interesting viewing. And I'm into the ballerina thing, so I don't know, we have to wait and see. Definitely have to wait and see on this one. We want to see it. I'm not saying we don't. We can't call it. We got too much on our plate. What about Alyssa's Wonderland? Gotta get that started. That's part of domination. It'll be alright. We just gotta remember one thing at a time, you know? One thing at a time. Can't rush anything. You don't want to rush nothing. Because that's when you rush stuff, that's when it usually fucks up, you know? And of course we can't have that on RVT. At the same time, we want to rush it. I could do anything. I can ace this shit. Y'all know I can. But that's a lot.
Now shop right, there's a can selling lots of brands of everything in cans. Today it's great to save some cash, so come to shop right, can dash from can to can to can to can. You'll save much more on every brand. Now's the time to shop at ShopRite, can blast. Now's the time to stock up while the values last.
ShopRite pork and beans, sauerkraut, beets, or chicken broth, 5 cans, 99 cents.
Introducing new Easter candies from Brock's.
Just an egg-picking second. Chicks and rabbits. Always chicks and rabbits. What's so new about this?
Well, how about our new Easter bunny?
Him? Ho-ho, that's rich.
Try one of these, Duck.
Gadzooks, a genuine Easter duck. Somebody's using the old noodle.
This year, Easter's more fun with me and the whole Looney Tunes gang from Brock's.
Look for the Brock's Easter display, and you could win a giant Looney Tunes kite.
Thank you.
A double pleasure's waiting for you. A double pleasure from Double Mint Gum. A double great feeling, making you realize double is the one for you. Double fresh, double smooth, double delicious to chew. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double Mint Gum. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double Mint Gum.
But that's a lot of goddamn work. And, you know, quite frankly, let's just work on one thing at a time. And right now, it's Linda Lace. Let's get this one scene together. This one scene. And when y'all see the next Linda Lace, and y'all see what it's about, y'all gonna understand why I'm busting my fucking balls. And I have big balls. Big saggy balls. And you'll see why I'm busting them to get this done. Once y'all see the next episode. Well, baby, this is the point. I'm not saying that we're not going to bring this Armageddon Bella Babe to the big screen, to the small silver screen. Rashid's small silver screen. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it never will happen, but I'm just saying right now, why are we going to drop anchor here if we're still working on some stuff? And, you know, we don't want to. In other words, we don't want to get too close for comfort. You know, let's just take it in stride. We do want to see this. I'm not going to say a lot. We do want to see it, and we started off fucking around, and then just all of a sudden it's an interest to us now. It's interesting. It's interesting, you know? All of a sudden it's interesting. So, we'll think about it. We'll do it. We just gotta take one thing at a time. Take it in stride. Yeah. Take it in stride. We have nothing to worry about. So we gotta take our time with it. There's no work. There's no rush. There's no rush. There's no rush. It should be a hell of a thing to see. It should be a hell of a thing to be a part of. To be a part of. It should be a hell of a thing to be a part of. Just to see it take place and unfold the way we want it to. Just the way we want it to. It will be interesting. See, I can talk about the Satan's daughter kind of thing. I don't think there's nothing. See, this kind of stuff never been done before. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It never been done before. You had Damon the Omen. He was a kid. He was a boy. But we never had the little girl thing. Unless you have that daddy's little girl thing with the greatest American hero, that guy. He had a daughter with red hair. Unless we use something like that, but that's still not, you know, this, that, and the other, you know. But I never seen it. I never seen when she had the spotlight of being in a place in Damon Omen's shoes, so to speak. And he and she and this girl is just going to fuck off with different things. I never, you know, I never saw a movie. And if it is, maybe I'm just not thinking about it. Maybe it is like that. We're just not thinking about it. So maybe it does exist. I can't remember it though. I'm talking about a little girl. I'm talking like, you know, kind of interesting. Kind of thought, and then to have it in animation. It's a watcher. It's a guaranteed hit. Even if it's bad, it'll be something to see. You see what I mean? Even though it's like, okay, it'll still be something to see. Even if it's a bad movie, it's something still to see. Predicting Empty Nest that did that Fantasia thing I'm going to do, that I'm working on now. I already predict what people are going to say. They don't know what the fuck it is. It's weird. It's one of the weirdest movies they ever seen. It's weird. And they don't understand it. Because it's going to be colors and art and stuff like that, and it's going to be something people never understood, you know. They don't understand it. Which I really don't care. I rarely had art like that. Everybody understood Rashid art. Everybody, I'm telling you, I never which I never grew up doing artwork for people to understand. My art is very simplified. It's never complicated. That happened when I got older. As I'm getting older, it's getting... Because you're learning. Not everything has to be understandable. Well, some things people understand. Some things. Not everything is like... Some things they didn't understand. Some things. Well, that's the thing. If people understood art, then it wouldn't be art. Art is nothing but somebody's imagination brought to life. That's all it is. If you could define it in a way of terms of explaining it to someone, that's all it is. It's somebody's imagination brought to life. No matter what it is. It's that simple. Defining art in a more in-depth, I don't think man can do that. That's a whole different job right there. That's a whole different fucking that's a deep endeavor to go into. That's a very deep endeavor to go into. So I don't but knowing that, I'm not trying to make emptiness understandable. I don't want it to be understandable. I don't want it to be understandable. I just don't, I don't care to make it understandable. I just don't. I couldn't really, I would like to see Robert Crumb's art. And baby, we talked about this. I would like to see Robert Crumb's art in animation. I would love to see that, but it's way too late now, I think, to do anything like that, because the style of Robert Crumb, nobody's interested in. His animation, nobody's interested in. Ralph Bakshi's got to come up with something really cool to fit in animation people's taste today and in the business. He had to come up with something extremely cool. I think Cool World was one of the coolest things he did. People understood with Kim Basinger in it and all. But he had to come up with something extremely cool in order to fit in with today's society, their view of animation. But today's animation is so crappy. That's what I mean. He had to come up with something really, really extravagant. But I don't think that's possible, but who knows? Who knows? I doubt it, though. I doubt it. But getting back on the subject, I can't understand why a lot of cartoonists are not interested in anime. And I mean, it's hard work. I mean, I got my eyes shut right now as I'm saying this. There's so much work in that is goddamn pathetic. I mean, it's extremely hard work. But yet and still, when we talk about we talk about something of like something's is going to pay off. They say hard work pays. Hard work pays. So this hard work will pay off, guaranteed. It's like exercise and nutrition. You don't want to exercise to take care of yourself. So you tend to get lazy and want to sit on your ass. Then you're going to see less results. You got to watch your fat intake, eat healthy, and exercise. And those are the three ingredients for a good-looking body. There's no way to work around that. Watch your fat intake, eat healthy, and exercise. And your body is guaranteed to turn beautiful. It's that simple. But it's easier. That's what I'm saying. It's easier said than done. Very, very easier said than done. So when it comes to animation, it's like, well, gosh, you talking about something that's just, you're going to see results, but it's all what you put in it. It's all what you put in it. If you put the work in it, you're going to see amazing results. Amazing results. So, I want to put the work in it. And when I look at other animators, I kind of don't know why they don't want to put the work in it. I don't understand it. You can't want to say, oh, it's too hard, the work is too hard, or whatever. Well, that's the point. That's the point. You want the work to be too hard. That's what you want. That's the point. With anything you do, I don't care what it is. What's the saying I like that we say around here all the time? We say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. That's guaranteed. That's what any goddamn thing on this planet Earth, on this God-green Earth, nothing ventured is nothing gained. So, if you want some immaculency in your life, you have to put in the hours. There's no shortcut of shit. There's no shortcut of shit unless you got slaves or you have somebody just begging at your neck and call every time you. That's the only time I can see that anything is like, that's the only time I can see. But other than that, like, I don't know. It's whatever you want, like, you gotta do it. If you make excuses, you're not going to do it. If you make the excuses, you gotta do it. You want to do it. That's that simple. Bringing stuff to life is the smartest thing anybody can do. If you can do it, put in the hours, And Robert Crumb, he invented Fritz the Cat. If it wasn't for Robert Crumb, that's Bob Crumb, Robert Crumb, there would be no Fritz the Cat. And Ralph Bakshi come along, takes it, and now because Ralph Bakshi's Fritz the Cat, because Robert Crumb had it in a comic form. Ralph Bakshi is the one that put it in a movie form. So now you can watch Fritz the Cat, the movie. That's where the movie came from. We know the story. The work, to make one of them animations, dedication, hard work, and a lot of creativity. A lot of creativity. I know, you know what I want to say about this. We watch it something at the same time. But, there's no way you won't see results. Like if you watch your fat intake, do some crunches, you're going to see results. There's no way you're not. As far as nutrition go, you're going to see results. If you put in the work for animation, you're going to see results. That's the thing, a lot of people don't want to put in the work. And you can't sit here and say you blame them. I mean, you really can't. It's work, for Christ's sake. It's work, and a lot of individuals don't have the time or don't want to make the time. It's easier just to do a comic. You know? It's easier just to do a comic than sitting there doing animation. Animation is extremely hard. Extremely hard. And plus they usually do it in groups. Somebody take care of the storyline, somebody take care of the painting, you know, so. You gotta put in hours. You just gotta put in the hours.
Get branded at the American Pants Company's brand name sale. Get branded with acid wash jeans in fantastic new colors. Jordache, Bill Blast, Sergio, Calvin Klein, Alessio, and Ginger from $29.99. Get branded at the American Pants Company with Zodiac sweatshirts, $10.99, sets, $24.99, caps, $3.99. On sale now at the American Pants Company, Frankfurt, 69th Street, and Roxborough, and our new store at 12th and Paseo.
Kids like Kix for what Kix has got.
Moms like Kix for what Kix is not.
Kix has corn and nuts and nuts. 'Cause Kix has organic fancy stuff.
No added colors.
Kix doesn't need 'em.
No added flavors.
Kids love to eat 'em.
It's low in sugar, so it's not too sweet.
A good Kix breakfast, it's hard to beat. Kids like Kix for what Kix has got.
Moms like Kix for what Kix has not. Kix, kid tested, mother approved.
Pirouette. They do so many things. They're as cute as you can get. All together now! It's so great to watch and play. Those bouncing kids can make your day. Bouncing kids can from Galoob.
When you're searching for something for your little girls or boys, and you're finding high prices but not finding toys,
and you're sad and you're blue and you're tired of running round,
let Lionel Kitty City turn that frown upside down, upside down. We've got selection upside down too. Lionel Kitty City makes it easy for you. Their prices and selection are among the best around. There's Lionel Kitty City, turn that frown.
And I'm damn it at this desk, the sun up, the sun fucking down too. Damn it. I take care of other things too, but primarily, you know. Oh, but I love my desk, you know. I'm not gonna say I don't like. I love my desk. I sit at my desk and fall asleep here sometimes, and I just love my desk. I always love my desk. Ever since I was a little kid, I had a desk. Really, I had a table sitting. It was a table sitting on a barrel when I was younger in my bedroom that me and my brothers used. I didn't used to sit there a lot, but It was mine. It was ours. So I just love my desk. I need a desk. A man needs a desk. A man needs a home office where he can do a study room. You need a study room. A man needs a study room in his house. Even if it's just a piece of space in a house, you can call it your study area. I think a man needs a study. A woman too. How you gonna have a house without a man? You need an office. You gotta pay bills. You gotta do stuff like that. And, you gotta write checks. You like to write. You like to read and write. You gotta have there's two things you gotta have in your house: a library and you gotta have a study. That's just. I ain't saying you gotta go that far. Have a smoking room or a cigar room, pantry, and all of that shit. But you're gonna have like a library shelf in your house. I just think a man would come off victorious if he had a study in his house. Keep it separate from the rest of the house. It helps him out. It helps a man out. You know? Getting back to the Rashid Book Club, I think we was tapping on that also. Okay. I came up with the reason why I raised Linda Lace, why Linda Lace is the way she is. Why she's the way she is. And I have another tour of North Sheed this weekend, right, Sweetie? And we have another tour, probably this weekend. We're going to try to get another one this weekend. So anybody and I know y'all interested in the Rashid tour, North Sheed tour. So be here this weekend, because we got part 3 coming up, part 4, what else? Yeah. Yeah, we have that coming up. So. Really cool.
If you're searching for something for your little girls and boys, and you're finding high prices but not finding toys, and you're sad and you're blue and your tire's running around, the Lionel Kitty City turned that frown upside down. We got selection, no prices too. Lionel Kitty City makes it easy for you. The prices and selection are among the best around. The Lionel Kitty City turned that frown upside down.
Get branded at the American Pants Company's brand name sale. Get branded with acid wash jeans in fantastic new colors. Jordache, Bill Blass, Sergio, Calvin Klein, Alessio, and Ginger from $29.99. Get branded at the American Pants Company with Zodiac sweatshirts, $10.99, sets, $24.99, caps, $3.99. On sale now at the American Pants Company, Frankfurt, 69th Street, and Roxborough, and our new store at 12th and Paseo.
Another great idea from Cortina. Buy a medium pizza and get a small order of wings free. Or buy a large pizza and get a large order of wings free. This deal with appeal is good whether you want to eat right at Cortina, take the great taste home, or have your order delivered right to you. Cortina's Pizza with Pizzazz and their meaty wings are the ultimate fun foods for parties, get-togethers, and everyday meals. So enjoy them now. Cortina, 2215 Algonquin. If you haven't been there lately, you're missing the action.
Really cool. Very, very excited about this ballerina, getting into the ballerina thing. Very, very excited, because I think they just fit RVT. With little girls, little tots around here. I think they're the classy little girls around here, ballerinas, and that empty nest is gonna be the shit. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be all my creativity into some strange stuff, and the average person may not understand it. They may not understand it. They may not understand it. You're like, what the fuck is this? Well, you ain't gotta understand it. They ain't gotta understand it. It's art. It's art. It's creativity. It's something that's here that wasn't here before I did it. And that alone deserves praise in a respectful way. You know? And I guess I do use the word praise. Because if you have to really look at art for what it is. It's somebody's imagination brought to life. And people take for granted not only art, but literature, because literature is the same thing. When you write a poem, which I'll be reading my poems on Rashid's book club. I'll be reading my poetry on there, because I write poetry. I said flamingo. They're more like flamingos.
Feel free to share, but please do not download and respect the copyrights herein. Viewer discretion advised. So tell me straight, Rabbi.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, I know that guy. You saw him. He's like a part atheist, part evangelist. You know. Somebody just asked me not long ago. They asked me and said, does a man need spirituality in his life? A man is not complete, in my opinion, without spirituality in his life. And this is true. Very, very true. You got to have spirituality. You've got to. You gotta have spirituality. To think. You know.
Whitney Houston speaks from hell. Jesus, please have mercy. Let me go back to the world and tell people that you are real. Whitney Houston speaks from hell. Jesus, please have mercy. Let me go back to the world and tell people that you are real. Let me tell these musicians. My second visit to hell. Famous people I saw in hell. By Lyndon Gaia. Lyndon Gaia, a Sierra Leonean, died on Friday, 15th February.
Whitney Houston speaks. Said Whitney Houston speaks from hell. I said, let me tell.
Let me go back to the world and tell people that you are real. Let me tell these musicians. My second visit to hell. Famous people I saw in hell. By Lyndon Gaia. Lyndon Gaia.
Wouldn't it be cool, guys? Let me ask you a question. Let me just ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Fuck! Let me ask you a question. Be honest, guys. I hope nobody underage is not looking at this, because I always said it for But you don't know how bad I would like to put nudity on here. You know why? Because I believe nudity is art. It's art. It's all how you perceive it. Because I'm not disgusted. I'm not disgusting with my dubiousness. I'm never disgusting or trifling. So I know how to put it in a way where people will understand what I'm talking about. It may be a little gross. I'm not going to lie to you about that. It may be a little gross. But it'll be enjoyable shit. You don't know how bad. You don't know how fucking bad I want to put nudity on here, man. And just talk to you guys about shit. You don't know how bad. And I know that sounds morbid and that sounds very... But you don't know how much I want to take this on another level. What we have right here. You don't know how much. I can do it. But the websites y'all wouldn't go to. You know what I mean? Y'all wouldn't go to those websites. So... if we could just only put nudity on here and really dig in to some good fucking shit, dude, about how we feel about shit, what's in our heart. Just because we like this or like that doesn't mean we're gay or whatever. You don't know how much I want to do shit like that on here. But it's just so... I'm appreciative of YouTube. I'm appreciative of YouTube. I'm appreciative of social media. But I just think it could be so much fucking better, dude, if people, this tight ass, oh my God, it just drives me crazy sometimes, when I think about it. That's just disgusting. That's not right. It just really fucking gets to me. But when you compare the world leaders, like the Roman Empire, fucking was their everyday thing. Fucking was in politics during the Roman Empire days. The Greek empires, when the Greeks ruled the world. Even when Egypt ruled the world, fucking was in politics. Now everything, they don't want us to do a goddamn fucking... It just sucks, dude. Now we left with talking about just non-flavorful shit. There's no flavor. It's flavor in this shit. But it could be much better. You can't control your kids, dude? I don't understand. I just don't. My mother controlled her kids. When my mother said, I don't want y'all watching that shit, we didn't. Because we know we get caught. We get our ass whooped. These people they can't control their kids. Why should we suffer because you can't control your kids? It just pisses me the fuck off, man. That's just the way I feel about it. This is a public avenue for expression. Now we can't even put up no fucking pussy. No ass, no kind of dicks, no nothing. I can't do nothing. The things I will show y'all, dude, and the shit we'll talk about. Y'all will wake up in the morning, turn on the news, And then y'all fuck around and turn me on right next to the news. Y'all always have me on, dude. Every 24 hours, Rashid, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, Rashid. I'll be kicking ass on here because, see, one thing about entertainment, if you can't deliver no flavor, it gets dull. It's like, okay, I gotta upload a video. There's nothing to pull you to upload a video because of the restrictions on here. You see what I'm saying? I guess that's what they want. So. But the shit I would do on here, dude, I swear, I am not lying to you guys. We can have a lot of fun on here, but these restrictions are outrageous. I mean, fucking out. Who they trying to raise up nice, dude? Everybody's a fucking asshole. From embryo all the way to the fucking grave. Who the fuck they trying to, what are you trying to breed? Who you trying to breed? Some perfect people or some shit? Have you went to TikTok and all of that and see what kids talking about? What the fuck they trying to, they living in their own world. I swear to God, don't even know what's going on. But it's just sad that we can't have no fun on here. And I just, like, to upload nude shit. And then talk about it. And just chill and just relax and, it's sad. It's fucking, if you don't like it, leave. You can't leave. You can't even run a fucking world. You can't even run a fucking world right. It's a fucking shame, dude. You can't even run a goddamn world. Why is it? Why we gotta suffer because somebody can't control their kids from looking at something? What the fuck is... Stupid shit. Dumb, stupid fucking shit. I'm not trying to be rude. And y'all know I'm all for kids and every fucking thing else, but sometimes you want to be adults on this motherfucker. It just... Nah, forget it. Just forget it. Because I wasted my time talking. It ain't like these fuckers gonna comment and say nothing. You know what I mean? Just forget it. Forget everything I said. Just forget it. Just forget it. I keep forgetting what the fuck I'm talking to. I ain't talking about. I ain't talking about you, Rashid B, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Why even get into it? Man? Just forget it. Just forget it.
Ministry. Let them support Holiness Ministries. Let them support God's work. Let them support Christians, the right Christians. She said she wants her child to grow in Christ and know Jesus. Please tell my mother. Jesus, please have mercy. Let me go back to the world and tell people that you are real. Let me tell these musicians. And Jesus said, it is too late. I saw my biological parents in hell. My mother, my father, and even my grandmother that just died this January. I don't like talking about them. Dash sobs, it is very painful. It is only the grace of God. I don't like talking about hell. Sometimes when I am asked to come and give testimony, I don't like to, because I know I will reach this part. And one day, Jesus said, if I stop preaching His word, He will destroy me. So I always pray to Jesus, whenever I stand to give this testimony, to give me the boldness and strength, because anytime I think of my parents, I loved my mother so much, but she didn't know Jesus. She was crying, she said. Please, I miss you guys. Tell your sister to follow Jesus. I don't want you people to come here. Please, mothers, don't leave your children behind. You know the truth right now. Take your children along the way of the Lord Jesus Christ. I didn't recognize my mother anymore. I don't want to go to hell. I love my mother so much. I used to say anywhere my mother is, I want to go. When Jesus showed me my mother, I don't want to go to hell. I don't want to be with her there. Don't go to hell. Hell is not a place for people like us. And Jesus showed me a young boy, about 5 or 6 years old, because of witchcraft. God say I will judge all men. When Pastor Ken Paul said a child can go to hell, I argued in my mind that God would not do something like that, but God showed me this boy, a small boy, because of witchcraft. Satan is wicked. Now if you go to crusades in Sierra Leone and they say witches should come out, you will see small children. When you are coming for a program like this, don't leave your children behind. Come with them so that Jesus will deliver them. If you leave them and they die, they will go to hell, no matter how small they are, as long as they have sense and know what is bad and good. Dropping into hell, I saw another woman who was in Thailand when she died. She was a believer in Jesus but married to a Muslim, then backslided. She said I should tell
Oh, well, you know, this is a hell of a world that I'm living in, and I sure would like to share it with you guys, and I'm trying to do the best I can, but with these restrictions, it's impossible. But I would really love to show y'all some shit, some really serious shit, like that Back to the Future bullshit. Some really serious shit here. I would love to show y'all, but I can't. I can't. I ain't gonna sit up here and talk about it, because I don't jerk off. But, you know. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to some hot chocolate. Almost time for my hot chocolate. Yeah, but it's almost time for it to go off the air, too. At least I ain't drinking it on the air. It's, hey, we ain't drinking hot chocolate on the air. Look at this shit. Wow. Just sometimes you want to have some fun on the air, you know what I mean, guys? You want to have some fun, you know? You want to have some fun. You want to have some delicious fun. But there's restrictions. And you can't. You could play violence though. You could do all the violence. Oh, you could do so much. You could do all the violence you want. You can't show no ass, but you could blow somebody's head off right on this fucking thing. Violence. You can have fun with violence all around here. Yeah. You can't shoot no guns though, but you can play like violent games and shit like that. That's acceptable. Violence is okay. Killing somebody is all right. That's okay. But you can't show no ass. This is one backward ass world. Anyway, let me get out of here. Yeah, let's get out of here because I'm starting to talk shit. And I think I'm crossing the line. So y'all know when I start talking like this, it's time for me to go. Because this is just bullshit. You know, I want to give y'all more than what y'all seeing. I want to give you more, but I can't. I want to show y'all some shit, you know, and we can sit back and talk and relax, but I can't. I really can't. So I'm going to do the best I can. Enjoying Rashid content. Stay safe, guys. Thanks for coming by my house. And have a nice evening. And I'll talk to you guys very, very soon. Okay? I have, if I'm not back up on the air, which I probably will be if I'm not, because today is Wednesday. Okay, so this weekend we have another tour of North Sheed. So try to be here this weekend. I'm sure it'll be this weekend. So I'm not quoted, don't quote me, but I'm really sure it'll be this weekend. So, you know, stick around for that. Alright, I know y'all like that. And I'll be talking to you guys soon. Take care.